we head down to Melbourne's Amy Park for the second qualifying final of the SRL Final Series, proudly brought to you by TBC Live. A top 4 clash between two rivals that are always guaranteed to put on a show. Let's start with the visiting North Queensland Cowboys. Former Storm alumni and Cowboys skipper Justin Monkey has led North Queensland back to the finals. With one of the best teams on paper, the Cowboys are looking to go all the way this season. With the likes of Chaz Dingo, one of the greatest fullbacks in the SRL, leading the way, watch out. Blink and you just might miss him. With names like Jake Scott, Kobe Kelly and Jacob Morrison in this Cowboys team, do they have what it takes to beat the Storm tonight? The reigning, defending SRL premiers, the Melbourne Storm, a force to be reckoned with. Will Kay, one of the most decorated captains in the league, looking to lead his men to back-to-back premierships, and it all starts tonight. What a battle of the fullbacks this will be. Corey Bell, how good is this kid? Need I say more? Riley Murray, who brings devastating impact through the middle. Blake Harris, what a champion.
It's going to be Blake Harris putting up the high ball. Rashford's underneath it, it's going to be a tap back. Oh, it's going to be Blake Harris to score! Blake Harris has won it for the Storm!
Melbourne look to defend their title this season. Can they win tonight and remain undefeated in the finals? It's second versus third. Melbourne versus North Queensland. Storm taking on the Cowboys. Your second qualifying final of the TBC Live Final Series, right here on SRL TV.
Hello and welcome to Amy Park. Here for the final game of Finals Week 1, the Season 8 SRL Premiership Finals, brought to you proudly by TBC Live as the Melbourne Storm take on the North Queensland Cowboys at Amy Park. Last time these two teams met, it was the Cowboys walking away with the victory. The Storm with a lot to prove against their former teammate and now captain of the Cowboys, Justin Monkey, as they look to be just one step away once again from the SRL Grand Final. I'm a commentator, Kilway, as these two teams will do great battle tonight. A duel, if you will. 13 on 13. As they look for the ultimate SRL glory in a couple weeks. It's Trayvon Takahu kicks off, and of course the loser of this one going through to play the Bulldogs next week after the number they just put on the Broncos. And the way they played, I would not be surprised if both teams are a bit nervous going into both this game and next week, as they will probably want the win here. But do not forget, whoever wins, they will have to play either the Warriors or the Sharks, so it's by no means a win-win situation. Either way, it is going to be a tough run to the granny, but as it should be. Is Jordan Ford driven back there? He'll play the ball. Out to the right now. Levi Raymond now goes to Chaz Dingo. Spreads it to Kobe Kelly, who's driven back by Blake Harris, departing the Melbourne Storm at the end of the season. This Monkey puts the kick in over the top. It will be Justin plays. Sorry, Jack Jimmy. What? Still in another mindset is Jack Jimmy. Gets through the line. That's a good first run there from the young winger. As it will be Blake Harris, spreading it out to Corey Bell now. Goes to Trayvon Takahu. He tries to pull the dummy out, but it's unable there to get around from former teammate Mark Iron. It's inside ball here. Corey Bell, driven back there. Iron, wrapping him up. He's played with him at a couple clubs, Mark Iron and Corey Bell. As says that man, Jacob Morrison. There's Riley Murray, straight through the line now. Listen to the crowd, they love him. And in his second last home game, in front of this home crowd, this Melbourne crowd, he'll be looking to make his mark tonight, as that's the fifth and last, and not a bad spot for the last tackle option as they go to Trayvon Takahu. Puts it down to the wing of Caleb J. On the kick return, he's tackled well by Manu Farfili and Maverick Oldfield as they just wrap him up excellently. They go right now. Morrison. Tackled by Remy and Kay. That's the second. Going out to the right, it will be Mark Iron. Inside ball there, Justin Monkey. Nilsson wrapping up his arms. That's the third. Jamison goes left. Iron spreads it to Phillips, who's driven back in the tackle, as that's the fourth. Go out to the right now. Mark Iron puts the kick in. Inside his own 40. And kicks very deep here. Is Corey Bell on the kick return. What's he going to have cut out for him here? It's going to be Mark Iron again making the tackle. That's only the first. Trayvon Takahu shifts it to Nilsson. The Storm don't want to be trapped down this end. After last week, they want to be making some retributions for this home crowd. They were beaten by the Raiders, and it cost them the minor premiership. Although the way that Manly just played, I don't know if it was such a bad thing. As Logan Guys now straight through the line. Offload on the inside to Riley Murray. That's the fourth tackle for the Storm. He's held to play the ball just short of the 20-meter mark. They go out to the right. It will be Blake Harris. Bit of an awkward one there. Kane Nilsson. It's a knock on. A poor pass from Blake Harris. Just didn't find his man. And the Storm giving away a great opportunity to get points on the board. The Cowboys with a great sigh of relief, as that's a bit of an awkward one there. It's going to go backwards. Not touched by a Melbourne player, says the referee. It's Jake Scott now. That'll be the third. They go out to the left. Will be Jacob Morrison. Last time these two teams played, it was Jacob Morrison with a hat-trick, doing an absolute demolition job on the Storm. It's Jake Scott again with a run here. That's the fifth, and the Storm containing the Cowboys once again down in their half, only just, but still unable to cross the halfway line early on here. Mark Iron puts the kick in. Over the top, we're going to Maverick Oldfield for a kick return now, as that's his first run of the night. Morrison brings him down. Remy now goes. Riley Murray. He plays the ball quickly. Remy just finding a bit of space now, Mason Remy. And he's been a great pickup for the Storm this season, filling the gap that Justin Monkey left behind. So he'll play the ball again. They go. Inside ball now. Will Kay fends off one. Will Kay gets an offload away. James Thorne fends off another one. He'll play the ball. Going out to the left now will be Will Kay again, taking the hit up. 10 meters out now. The Storm. The captain set him up on a platter here as Blake Harris puts a good kick in. It's going to be Levi Raymond picking it up though. The chase couldn't get to the ball first, and a held-in tackle penalty goes the way of the Cowboys. It was just unneeded there from Riley Murray and Logan Guys. They had all the pressure on the Cowboys down that end. There was no reason to hold them down in the tackle as well. Now, Jamison goes left. Jordan Ford. That's only the second there. The Storm just getting a little bit risky with the length of these hold downs in the tackle. Maybe some wrestling moves, as is the Melbourne style, as Jacob Morrison brought down. That's the fourth. Out to the right now will be Levi Raymond linking up with Justin Monkey. What a season he's had at the Cowboys. Very solid lock for them, and a very solid captain as well, leading them into third place on the ladder. Very good job for his first season as a standalone captain. It's Jack Jimmy driven back in the tackle. Great tackle from Lucas Deuce on the centres. Logan Guys. He gets through the line now. Logan Guys gets the pass away. It looks like it was a knock on from Jamison. No, the referee calls play on. That'll be tackle one. 20 meters out now, the Cowboys. They go out to the left. It will be Justin Monkey. Driven back there. Okay, pushing as they go left again. Raymond now to Ford. A great opportunity if they can score here, as that's the third. Ford playing the ball out to the right. It will be Raymond spreading it to Murray. It's Callum Murray, a dangerous man, salt and pepper squid. As they go left, Justin Monkey. Justin Monkey pushing over the line. He'll be held up. Will Kay wrapping around the ball. Held up is the call, and out to 10-meter mark for the 5th and last here. As the Cowboys go to the right, it will be Raymond, puts it up high. Who's underneath it? Jack Jimmy, preparing for it on ground level. He'll take it well. Jack Jimmy now. Can't get away from Chaz Dingo. His Origin teammate, but can get off the Storm's line. As they go right, James Thorne goes to Riley Murray. It's half a break, and they need a big run from someone here from the Storm. It's going to be Will Kay. Fending off one. Gets an offload away to Blake Harris. Not a bad run there from the captain. As they go right. It'll be an awkward one. Comes off the boot of Will Kay. Mason Remy picks it up and runs just past the halfway line now. The Storm looking a little bit disorganized. They need to just settle here. As it'll be a good ball to Logan Guys. Finds the outside shoulder of Ford. And that's a held-in tackle penalty going against the Cowboys this time. And that is not when you want to be giving away a penalty on the last. The Storm will get a great opportunity right now. Get on the board first in this match. As Logan Guys pushing forward now. Playing it. Going out to the right, it will be Trey Montakahu. Couldn't shift the ball to Nilsson there. There's a lot of defenders around him, and they will be targeting him hard tonight. As they go left now, Logan Guys brought down the tackle. As they go right, it will be Blake Harris. Couldn't get the ball to Nilsson, but Harris is going to push here. Blake Harris, a Melbourne Storm fan favourite, has pushed over here, and I think he's gotten the first try of the night. And yes, I think Chaz Dingo unable to wrap him up or get a foot underneath it. And the green lights here at Amy Park as the Storm are the first on the board. And there you go, Blake Harris with the first points of the game here. Both teams with red hot starts, just the Melbourne Storm drawing first blood. I have no doubt that the Cowboys will bounce back in their own way here. It's Levi Raymond. Will kick deep. Bell fields it. Goes to Murray. He plays the ball. They go to Logan Guys now. Getting involved early, Logan Guys, but driven back in that tackle. It's a big one there from the Cowboys. And they milk that one for all it's worth. It's Riley Murray. Gets on the front foot now. Finding his front. Now they go Corey Bell. Can't get away from Mark Iron, rather. Nilsson was sweeping around on the right, but he just couldn't get the ball out to him. It's a good kick there from Trey Montakahu. Bounces up for Kobe Kelly. It's Kobe Kelly now on the outside, one-on-one. Corey Bell dragging him back, and that's going to be the first there. As they go, Lucas Deuce out to Tom Jamison. Now goes to forward. Driven back in the tackle there. Not a bad kick from Trey Montakahu, but the chase there was a little bit disorganized. I don't think they were expecting it on that side of the field. As Jake Scott straight over the top of Mason Remy. Now it's Mark Iron collecting the offload. Jake Scott's having a great start to the game here. As it's Tom Jamison, his signature Jamison shuffle. That's the fourth. As the Cowboys parked on the line. They go left. Wide pass out here. It's going to be Caleb J in the corner. And the Cowboys will hit back. Well, there you go, Caleb J. Just stepping Maverick Oldfield. Manu Fa'afili coming to make the tackle. But he has glue in his hands there, Caleb J. Done well to hold on to it. Now a kick from the sideline to tie it up. Levi Raymond. I need to compensate out to the right here. Needs to swing it a bit more than what he's got it pointed at. And that's actually a very good strike. Shouldn't have said anything. 6-all is the score. Levi Raymond ices that one from the sideline. And almost 20 minutes in, the subs for both teams will be coming on. And for the Melbourne Storm, that is Hopsgood, Ryan Wilmot. For the Cowboys, Jordan Marshall and Lachlan Sinclair. A gold prop who plays 20 minutes a game. I have a feeling he will not be kept next season. And I heard a rumor this week that he actually requested a trade from the club in the trade period. But Justin Monkey refused. Interesting development in that area. It's Callum Murray, sorry. Straight through the line. He's brought down. Playing the ball. Going out to the left. It will be Justin Monkey. Now goes to Jacob Morrison. Playing the ball. Out to the left now. Mark Iron goes to Jordan Marshall. That's the fourth. There's the Storm. Just allow the Cowboys into their end now. It's Justin Monkey. Driven back in the tackle and a one-on-one tackle by James Thorne. What a defensive player he is. I think I forgot to play that try again. Here it is. As it'll be Mark Iron putting the kick over the top. Maverick Oldfield. Stepping one. Maverick Oldfield. Getting on the inside here. But of course, Chaz Dingo out the back. A very hard man to beat. As they go. Trayvon Takahu. Just takes the hit up here, the halfback. One of the stronger halfbacks in the competition this season. Oh, as Blake Harris is laid out there. It's Lachlan Sinclair. Nielsen on the inside to Corey Bell. Bell. He gets away from the line. Chaz Dingo has to bring him down. That's the fourth. 40 metres out from the opposition's try line now. They go to Will Kay, who passes out to Blake Harris. Gives it to Jack Jimmy, who goes down the sideline. Jack Jimmy. He'll play the ball just short of the 20-metre mark. They may have to put an attacking kick up here. It looks like they're setting up for a Blake Harris bomb. As they go deep to him. Puts it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? It looks like it's going to be allowed to bounce here. Levi Raymond escaping his own in-goal. No. Driven back by James Thorne, but somehow stays in field. Will Kane not happy with that one, but Kane Nielsen picks up the loose ball. It was a shocking pass, and the Storm are over. Well, there you go, Kane Nielsen. I don't even know what just happened. It was a knock-on. I think Will Kay put too much pressure there on Justin Monkey. And Kane Nielsen took full advantage of the loose ball. And diamonds and deck chairs. Justin Monkey in that situation, a deck chair. It's 12-6 is the score. 24 minutes in. And the Storm will be looking to find a more substantial lead than 6 points. So they can hopefully just get the ball down this opposite end off this set. It's Raymond. Kicks off. Goes to Blake Harris's side this time, and it'll be a short pass to Ryan Wilmot, who's just going to drive, or be driven backwards rather. Just picked up by Justin Monkey. Upset at himself for making that error. Blake Harris tries to put a dummy on. Finds his front though, as that's the second. Storm. Working it through their middle now. Nielsen brought down. It's going to be James Thorne just from dummy half. Fends off one, James Thorne. Just saw the markers were offside and decided to go. That's Manu Philly at dummy half. Going to Trayvon Takahu. An awkward pass there to Ryan Wilmot. And not a bad set there from the Storm following points. Pop is Trayvon Takahu. Awkward kick. Came off the side of the boot straight to Jacob Morrison. And that is not what the Storm wanted. They'll have to defend the middle of the field now as Levi Raymond runs it straight at Ryan Wilmot. And held too long. That was a very short amount of time in the tackle there. But nonetheless, the Cowboys getting a penalty. That was a very short time. He barely touched the ground. But anyway, that's the decision of the referee. Justin Monkey. Brought down. 20 meters out. That's going to be the first. The Storm. They need to force an error here. The Cowboys Got nothing to do with this. That's the third. Playing the ball. Out to the left now. Will be Mark Irons. Spreads it out to Phillips. Phillips crossing the line. The rookie, Lenny Phillips, has scored here for the Cowboys. Sending it upstairs. But I think that's a clear try. Got on the outside of Hopgood. And just too hard to stop from that distance. There's the green light there. That's the Cowboys. We'll be looking to tie this game up once again. It's just a penalty given away. The referee having a word with Will Kay about his team's discipline, and they will be very nervous going to the next 12 or so minutes, as they do not want anyone to be suspended or, well, sin-binned first and then suspended. It's going to be 12-0. 12-all. Here. 12 minutes left in this first half. Trayvon Zakayu kicking off again. They go deep to Chaz Dingo on the kick return. Goes to Jordan Marshall, who's driven back there by the captain, Will Kay. Assisted by Hopgood. As they go to the left, Mark Iron. Short ball to Jacob Morrison. He shrugs off one. Shrugs off Kane Nielsen it is. So that's going to be the second. Playing the ball. Out to the left, it will be Mark Iron. Wide ball out to Caleb J. He's going to be unable to be brought down, actually. Trayvon Zakayu, who has to come around and make the tackle, as Bell was unable to get the ankle tap on him, which is his signature move, really. It's one of the things he's best known for. As that's going to be Corey Bell making the tackle and Jordan Marshall. The Cowboys on a roll now. Marshall playing the ball out to the right. Chaz Dingo stepping through the line. No. Will Kay brings him down. Putting some pressure on the fullback there. As they go to Mark Iron. Puts up the high ball. Who's going to be underneath it? It will be well taken by Marshall. But a handover on the 20. 10 in from the sideline. As Maverick Oldfield taking that first run. Maverick Oldfield getting very close to the sideline. Stays in field though, as that's the first. They go left. Corey Bell. Chaz Dingo out of position here. Chaz Dingo, 1-on-1, gets an offload. Back to Nielsen. But there's plenty of defense there to be had. As they go left, Thorne now goes to Trayvon Zakayu, who gives it to Wilmot. Swinging it in field. Finally, the Melbourne Storm. As they go Trayvon Zakayu, they're going to try another play out on the edge here. TBK elects to just take the hit instead, as Will Kay gives it to Nielsen. Brought down the tackle there. Just over 10 meters away. As it will be Thorne. Puts up the high ball here. It's a bit of a weird kick. He's kicked it behind himself, but it's going to be Lachlan McKinnon. And he's unable to get away from the defender there. A handover on the last. It's Lachlan Sinclair just taking a run. The Storm will be wanting to hold their opposition down this end now. As they go Levi Raymond. Inside ball there. Lucas Deuce. That's the second. Going to the left. Justin Monkey. Passes it out to Jacob Morrison. It's Hopgood. A good tackle in the second row there. Mark Iron gives it to Sinclair. The Cowboys working their way down the field. Just on the halfway line now, as that's the fourth. They go out to the left. It will be Morrison. Morrison straight through the line. Jacob Morrison with some space. Gets an offload away, but Lenny Phillips wrapped up by Manu Fa'afili. As that's the fifth and last. The Cowboys go to Mark Iron on the last. He drops the ball though. I know, he did kick it, but it came off Will Kay's boot, and Hopgood picks it up nicely. Trayvon Zakayu goes to Ryan Wilmot now. Wilmot straight through the line. Takes on Chaz Dingo. So that'll be the second. So they go left now. Oh no. Will Kay passes it. Justin Monkey picks it off. That's the first. Going left now. Jacob Morrison. Straight to the line. Jacob Morrison. Corey Bell dives early. It's going to be Jacob Morrison underneath the sticks. And Morrison will score to put the Cowboys in the lead for the first time tonight. It was a poor error that the Melbourne Storm made. Just getting a bit too adventurous with the ball, and they will not be doing that one again. Jacob Morrison exploiting that for all it's worth there. It's Levi Raymond. Slots that one over. As said before, it was Jacob Morrison scoring a hat-trick against the Melbourne Storm last time these two teams played. If you can do it again here, it will certainly make this crowd mad at him. But his home fans will be very happy. It's the Storm, they will want the ball back down this end. Bit hard done by, they feel. As that's going to be Tom Jamison. Now goes to Morrison. Going to the second. Going out to the right. Mark Iron. Now goes to Justin Monkey. Wrapped up well. That's the third. It's going to be Tom Jamison from dummy half. Fending off Ryan Wilmot. Before he's brought down by Will Kane Hopsgood. Going out to the left. Morrison. Straight at Kane Nielsen. Fifth and last here. They go deep. It will be Mark Iron. Puts the kick in. Just behind his opposition's 40 is Maverick Oldfield on the kick return. Gets around one, but Mark Iron just sticking back. And that's a bit long in the tackle. Ryan Wilmer got penalised for that one, but apparently it doesn't go both ways here. That's Trayvon Takahu. Playing the ball. Going out to the left now. Hopsgood. Running it straight. Justin Monkey. Playing the ball again. It'll be the third. The Storm. Need some meters soon. As it's going to be Corey Bell giving it away to Maverick Oldfield, who stops running. What? Just stops running. Maybe he was afraid of an obstruction or something there. I'm not too sure, but Will Kay looking for a 40-20. It's a good strike off the boot. It is a very good strike off the boot. It's going to be a 40-20. And the captain has put his team on the back here. If they can score, they will tie it up before halftime. Will Kay through the line. Will Kay will score! And the Melbourne Storm's fans erupt with applause as their captain does it all himself. Well, there you go. Will Kay kicking the 40-20 on the run, getting past Chaz Dingo. And will now have put his team level right before halftime, made it 18 all. Trayvon Takahu slots that one over. 18 all will be the score going into halftime. The Storm just want to hold on to the ball for the last 40 seconds here. And this game is extremely close. As Raymond kicks off here. Trayvon Takahu fields that one as Riley Murray just gets around one, and that will be halftime. We will see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV. Qualifying final 2 for Season 8 of the SRL Premiership, brought to you proudly by TBC Live as all of our SRL Season 8 finals games. It's currently the Melbourne Storm and the North Queensland Cowboys tied at 18 points apiece. Will Kay kicking both a 40-20 and scoring the try immediately off it in about a 20-second span. And now it's the Storm making an error early on. This is not a good sign for the start of their half. We will get back to that in a second, but now it's Eddie Devon. Oh, that's the wrong thing, but that's okay. Playing the ball. Going left, it will be Levi Raymond. Goes to Jake Scott, held out by Corey Bell. That's the third tackle now. As the Cowboys pass it out to the right. Levi Raymond. That's got to be forward. A mile forward. And the Storm escape that. If that was not called forward, I don't know if the referees would be safe on the field. I think the Storm fans may have stormed it. As that's going to be Will Kay. Going to Riley Murray. Storm get a second shot here. As they go. Logan guys. Playing the ball. Going to Will Kay. Giving it to Phoenix Murphy now. He drives forward to the 40-meter mark. They're going to go. Blake Harris wants a 40-20 of his own this time. He's just going to kick it over the top of Chaz Dingo instead. And that ball will run. Chaz Dingo stopping right before. Oh, Chaz Dingo smashed by Ryan Wilmot. And the Storm will get another opportunity here. It's going to be Will Kay driving. Ryan Wilmot has damn near assassinated legend of the game, Chaz Dingo. But the Storm with an opportunity now. Will Kay unable to cross the line and get the ball down. Only one of those things he was successful at is Blake Harris. Goes to Corey Bell now. Can't put the footwork on. Mark Iron with a great tackle. That's the second. They go left. Trey Motsakahu now goes to Riley Murray. Riley Murray pushing for the line. Riley Murray will cross. Send it upstairs, Sonny. But Riley Murray has scored a try. And have a look at this angle. Yes, that is certainly a 4-pointer. And the Melbourne Storm will be happy to make the most of it. What an effort from Muzza. And it all came off the back of that Ryan Wilmot hit. It was a great kick from Blake Harris. Just went straight over the top, and Chaz Dingo had to make a play at it. At his own in-goal, Ryan Wilmot laying him out. And the Storm with the 6-point lead here. 4 minutes into the second half. It's Levi Raymond. Trey Motsakahu now goes to Ryan Wilmot. Here's that one again from Riley Murray. Just too big and too strong. 5 meters out from the try line and still scores. Riley Murray driven back in that tackle from Eddie Devon. That's the third. Now they go. Blake Harris. Straight to the line. Gets it to Logan. Guys, he didn't need a pass. He was through by himself. That is okay. It's Blake Harris. Goes on the inside now. Will Kay fending off one. Gets an offload away. It's going to be Eddie Devon away though. Eddie Devon with some legs. Brought down by James Thorne. 10 meters out. Riley Murray tackled without the ball. On the offload. As they go. Jacob Morrison. Flipped on his back. 165 run meters in that first half, Jacob Morrison. And as I've spoken about a couple times, last time he played a hat trick. A huge effort, as it's going to go to Levi Raymond. That'll be the third. He's not giving away any penalties there, the Storm. As they go, Eddie Devon, one-on-one tackle. Corey Bell, helped out by Will Kay. That's the fourth. He rejoins the line. It will be a good pass, a terrible pass actually. Ryan Wilmot picking it off. And the Storm off the hook there. It's Thorne, goes left. Blake Harris. Goes to Lachlan McKinnon. Down the sideline, Lachlan McKinnon. He stays in field as well. Crossing the halfway now, the Melbourne Storm. They go right. It will be Phoenix Murphy. Getting the advantage from that run. And Blake Harris not afraid of the contact. He scored that first try. He's fired up tonight as they go. It's going to be Ryan Wilmot. They need another good run here if they want to put an attacking kick in. It's going to be Trey Motsakahu. Inside ball to Corey Bell. Inside ball to Corey Bell. He lurks on the inside. 10 meters out from the try line. It's going to be James Thorne now. Gets it out. Blake Harris links up with Trey Motsakahu. A good tap back here would do them well, but Lucas Deuce rising high above the pack. Safe and secure under the high ball. Now, Eddie Devon. Held and tackle there And Riley Murray just giving away an unneeded penalty. The Storm killing off their own momentum that they've gathered. The pressure that they've built with that silly penalty there from Riley Murray. Very unneeded. As they go left, Justin Monkey. Gets up quickly and plays the ball. Going right now, Levi Raymond. Going to Lucas Deuce, who's wrapped up by Lachlan McKinnon after he steps. Jack Jimmy. So that's the second. And out to the left now, Kobe Kelly. Goes to Justin Monkey, who breaks the line, gets an offload to Jalen Saltner, the former Titan. Quickly plays the ball. The Storm, they're all over the shop now in defense. They're trying to find some sort of, I don't know, form. As it's going to be Jake Scott now. Gets an offload away. Mark Iron pushing for the line. Over the line, but on his back is a great offload. The Storm's defense scrambling here. As they go, Jamison to Jay. Runs the ball. And a turnover on the last. As Will Kay plays the ball. It's going to be Ryan Wilmot bumping off one there. So that's the first. That's very long, but no penalty there for the Storm. Very one-way traffic at the moment for the penalties. Thorne goes out to Riley Murray. Bumps off one Riley Murray as he is brought down by Eddie Devon. Going right now. It will be Will Kay on the inside. Just ramps up and drives forward, pumping his legs. So that's a long one in the tackle, and there we go. The Melbourne Storm milking the penalty that time. Will Kay, obviously with good relations with referee Sonny Tyre. And wanting to get up quickly to play the ball after he found his front. Storm will take full advantage of that with a kick for touch. And we're looking to get down in this red zone. So that's the first. Phoenix Murphy coming on at halftime to play in the second row. Will Kay with another run here. Gets up quickly to play the ball. Blake Harris now goes to Phoenix Murphy. Another run there from the Season 7 second row of the year as Will Kay brought down. That's going to be the fourth. As they go out to the right, Trey Montakahu goes. It's going to be Logan Guys picking up the loose one. Logan Guys brought down a meter out. A try-saving tackle from Jake Scott. As they play the ball. Out to the left, it's just going to be Will Kay. The crash play. Flipped on his back though. And a handover on the last. It almost worked there for Will Kay. But just slipped on his back in the last second. Justin Monkey driven back in that tackle there. As that's going to be the second. They go left. Mark Iron. Contained by 3 Storm defenders. And the Storm, their attack was looking a lot stronger in that set. As it's going to be a good pass on the inside from Jake Scott. He is having a phenomenal game tonight, Jake Scott. He is playing so well. As it's going to be Levi Raymond with a 40-20 attempt. It's going to be allowed to bounce. In fact, that's going to go. And it will be a 40-20 for Levi Raymond. The Storm will need to muscle up in their defense here. As that's the first. They go left. Morrison. Driven back in the tackle. That's the second. As they go right, it's going to be Jake Scott. Can't get the pass away to Eddie Devon, who was running a line there, and he was unmarked, in fact. As they go out to the right again, it will be Levi Raymond, wrapped up by James Thorne. That's the fourth. They go stummy half scoot from Tom Jamison. Held up over the line on the fifth and last. Referee wants to have a look at this. Luke Short setting up as a no try. And yeah, he doesn't get the ball anywhere near the line. A gasp of surprise from the Cowboys fans. As they go out to the left, it will be Mark Iron. Puts up the high ball. Who's going to be underneath it though? Maverick Oldfield taking that one easily. And the Storm survive that set. That's the first. Going to the left now will be Ryan Wilmot. Bumping off one. Running straight through the line. Ryan Wilmot. Finding some good space there. As they go, James Thorne to Trey Montakahu. Now goes to Corey Bell. He steps one. Corey Bell. He's going to take on Chaz Dingo. Just streaming down the field there. So they go to Riley Murray. Didn't take the left foot step to get back on the inside where the gap was, but not a bad post-contact meter. But Jack Jimmy on the inside now. 10 meters out. Can the Storm finish this set off with the try? It looks like Will Kay is the playmaker. Watch out. And he drops the ball there. The Storm handing it over on the 10. No points there. As they go. Justin Monkey. Brought down the tackle. That's the second now. Saltner. Wrapped up well on his own 20. That's the third tackle. As they go to Jacob Morrison now, who's given a little bit of space to run, but not too much. By Logan Guys and Ryan Wilmot. Now they go to the left again. Mark Irons spreads it to Jake Scott. Who will play the ball on the 40, and a good defensive set there from the Storm after they were unable to get the kick they needed on the last. Will Kay knocking it on. This will be Corey Bell. Shrugging off one tackle there. Brought down by Jacob Morrison coming infield to sit down his former teammate. It's Phoenix Murphy. Flat ball out to him. And the prop substitutions will be coming on for the Storm now. James Storm left without any options. He just has to run it himself. That's the third. As they go right, it will be Blake Harris. Now goes to Phoenix Murphy. Goes to Corey Bell. He steps one. Morrison wraps him up though. That's the fourth. Sliding well there, the Cowboys defense. As they go out to Mason Remy. That's the fifth and last. The Storm still holding on to this 6-point lead. It's going to be Blake Harris with the kicking duties. Puts it down to Kobe Kelly, a former teammate of much of this team. He's going to play the ball on the 30. That's the first tackle as the subs come on for the Cowboys now. As now it's going to be Eddie Devon straight through the line. Eddie Devon, can he get away? Yes, he can. Offload on their right to Callum Murray. As that's only the second. It was Manu Philly making the tackle. As that's the third. They go to the right now. Will be Justin Monkey. Justin Monkey through the line. Monkey can't get away there. Blake Harris closing in, but Bell makes the tackle. As that's the fourth. They go. That's got to be Ford. That's got to be Ford. That's got to be Ford. 3 forward passes. But somehow the referees call none of them. As that's the fifth and last. It'll go out to the right. Mark Iron pushing over. And he's just short. As that is a try-saving tackle. But what were the referees looking at there? Blake Harris goes to Mason Remy. Driving forward. That's the second. As they go out to the left again, it'll be Phoenix Murphy. Gets a half break through the line. So he just gets on the outside of his marker, Eddie Devon. Mason Remy again. Pushing forward here. Will Kay coming off in a minute. That's the fourth tackle. Going to trade Motsakahu for the kick on the fourth. It's a wobbly one. It didn't actually find its target like it was supposed to. Now Kobe Kelly running the ball, but brought down by Corey Bell. That's the first. They go left. Levi Raymond. Now goes to Mark Iron. As he plays the ball. Out to the right. It'll be inside ball. Craig Hustler. Sorry, Eddie Devon rather. Looks like Craig Hustler. Inside ball to Chaz Dingo. As they go left, Justin Monkey. That's got to be an error. Great, so they're allowed to forward pass and knock on. Awesome. That's the third. Fourth, rather. As they go right, it will be Levi Raymond. Fifth and last. As the Cowboys go left. A high ball. Who's going to be underneath it? It's going to be well taken. Chaz Dingo. But Mason Remy drags him to the grass. As Riley Murray made his way back on field now. Just getting amongst it in the middle. It's a very nervous final 13 minutes. Both captains off the field, leaving the rest of the game to their teammates, and to their vice captains to lead. As they go left. Blake Harris now goes to Lachlan McKinnon. As that's the fourth. Just run the ball. Do not let Riley Murray kick. Do not let Riley Murray kick. Do not... That's actually not a bad kick. But it's not going to find the sideline, I don't think. Chaz Dingo manages to stay in field. Riley Murray, he can kick. That was an okay kick. Really got the Storm out of some trouble there. It's going to be Kobe Kelly. Just undoing all that hard work now. Kobe Kelly just crossing the 20-meter mark. He's going to get his team all the way to the 10-meter mark. Corey Bell now picks off the pass. Corey Bell's away. The intercept from Corey Bell. I've seen this from Darius Boyd, but I have never seen it from such a human like the Homelander. Corey Bell, you are a superstar. Well, that is an amazing try from Corey Bell. The stakes so high. And he turns what looked to be dire for the Storm into a try for the Storm. It is just giving shades of Darius Boyd at the Dragons, or Darius Boyd, rather. However you want to say his name. That was an all-time try there from Corey Bell as the Storm with a 12-point lead in the last 12 minutes. They need to play smart footy here because we know that the Cowboys can come back. Even in these sorts of games, they can come back and they can come back strong. Levi Raymond kicks off here. Trayvon Sakahu goes to Manu Philly for the first hit up. So he'll play the ball. Going left now. Blake Harris. Let's have a look at that one again. The speed of Corey Bell. Mark Iron almost had him. In fact, he got a tap to his ankle, but just couldn't quite bring him down. An offload on the inside here from Mason Remy. Goes to James Thorne. They go to right. It'll be Trayvon Sakahu. It's the fourth tackle. As they go again. Maverick Oldfield just stepping around one and crossing the halfway. Not a bad set there from the Storm. They need to follow it up with a good kick here. Trayvon Sakahu charged with the duties. As it goes to Chaz Dingo. Lots of chase there is TBK chasing his own kick. Brings the fullback down. That's the first. They go right. It will be Jordan Ford breaking through the middle. Jordan Ford, plenty of defenders around. Blake Harris makes the tackle. As that's the second. They go left now. Jacob Morrison. That'll be the third. The Storm fans rallying behind their team now. And a penalty given away. Take the two. Take the two. No. Not what they needed there, the Storm. As they've given a penalty away. Very late into the set as well. And they're going to be attacking deep into their enemy's territory here, the Cowboys. If they can get a try, it is far from over tonight. That's Jake Scott playing the ball. Going out to the left. It will be Levi Raymond. Now goes to Callum Murray. That's the second. Going to Jamison. It's going to be the inside ball here. Chaz Dingo gets an offload away. Jamison pushing for the line. Tom Jamison will score. Chaz Dingo gets the offload away. And the Cowboys refuse to go down. Well, there you go. The Cowboys just getting that penalty and scoring off it pretty much right away. 6 points behind. They'll have 7 minutes left in this game. It is going to be a tight finish here at Amy Park. And a high-scoring affair. Levi Raymond. Sorry, I already assumed he'd get that kick, but he has. As we can see now. It's Trayvon Sakahu. Prepares once again to kick off here. It's Wilke anxiously pacing on the sideline. Wishing he was still on the field right now. But he is unfortunately not. It is up to Riley Murray to lead his team now. So that's the first. Okay, Tom Jamison now goes to Jake Scott. Pass out to Jacob Morrison. So that's going to be the second. They play it. Out to the left, Mark Iron gives it to Chaz Dingo. He steps straight onto Kahu, but he's brought down. No, he's actually not by Cruz Spencer. As that's the third. Corey Bell brings down Chaz Dingo. 2 fullbacks shooting out there. Jacob Morrison. That's the fourth. Now goes Mark Iron. Goes to Callum Murray. He bumps off one. Callum Murray. Able to get to the 20-metre mark here. They'll be able to put an attacking kick in. 5 minutes to go. They go. It's going to be Levi Raymond. Puts up a bomb. It goes down to the side of Lachlan McKinnon, who takes it well. Lachlan McKinnon puts a step on Chaz Dingo, but manages to just fall over and hold on to the ball. It's Corey Bell. Straight to the line now, Corey Bell. Bell takes Chaz Dingo out for a run. It's going to be Mark Iron on the outside, his former teammate. Gets an offload to James Thorne, though. As that's the second. They go right. It will be Riley Murray. Now goes to Corey Bell. Maverick Oldfield. Stepping one. Maverick Oldfield on the inside. Running straight at Chaz Dingo. Around the legs is Lenny Phillips. As that's the third. The Storm. They want to put this game to bed now. Mason Remy charges up. That's the fourth. 3.5 minutes to go. They go out to the right. It will be Trey Montakahu. Inside ball. Corey Bell. He can't get away from the defenders, though. As fifth and last. What do they have in store here, the Storm? They go left. It will be Trey Montakahu putting it up underneath the sticks. Will it come down on the crossbar? No, Dingo gets it. 7 tackles and a 20-metre head start. As the Storm need to hold on here. The Jordan Ford brought down the tackle. Get up quickly, please, Riley. As they go, Jamison now goes to Mark Iron. Chaz Dingo can't put a move on there. That's the second. As they go, Eddie Devon straight to the line. Eddie Devon with a lot of space here. Brought down by Corey Bell, though. As that's the third. They need Mark Iron. Goes to Jake Scott on the inside. That's the fourth. As it will go out to the left. Tom Jamison gives it away to Jacob Morrison. 30 metres out. They may be too far for an attacking kick here. It may be a passing play, though. But no, they go. Mark Iron puts it down to the wing of Maverick Oldfield. As long as he stays in field, the Storm, all they need to do is hold the ball now. Less than a minute left in this game. Corey Bell. Steps one. Corey Bell. Just hold on to it, son. Hold on to the ball, Corey. Hold it. Hold it. As that's going to be the second. Getting very close. 20 seconds left. Taking his time, Corey Bell. As they go. Riley Murray gives it away to Trey Montakahu. He'll take it out. The Storm victorious. They have won this game 30-24. Here in front of a home crowd. A gritty performance from the reigning premiers. And they will go straight through to the preliminary finals. In week 3, the Cowboys will face off against the Bulldogs next week up in Townsville. And wow, what a game that was tonight. As we look at some of the stats. Riley Murray, Blake Harris, Corey Bell, Kane Nilsson, and Will Kay, all the try scorers for the Storm. Tom Jamison, Phillips, Caleb J, and Jacob Morrison, the try scorers for the Cowboys. Only a try in it in the end. And the Storm with a few more errors, a lot more penalties conceded as well. 2 more penalties conceded. About 20 odd more tackles. But they made a lot more successfully. And they got a couple more line breaks. Possession was very even between these two clubs. As we look at some of the individual stats. And Corey Bell with a mammoth 369 run meters. 10 line breaks. 21 tackles and a try. He was working hard tonight. He's earned his rest. James Thorne had a great game, I thought. 2 try assists, 2 line breaks, 3 tackle breaks, 25 tackles. You got a player like Riley Murray, 136 run meters. He had a good game as well. Got a try. Oldfield played well. Wilmot played very well, just terrorizing the forward pack. Will Kay with a pretty good game as well. 28 tackles, 112 meters, 3 tackle breaks, 4 line breaks, and a try. But yeah, some really good players tonight for the Melbourne Storm. And they showed up for this challenge. If you look at some of the stats for the Cowboys. Jacob Morrison, 229 run meters, 7 missed tackles, 3 line breaks, a try assist, and a try. He was the best out there for the Cowboys tonight. Jamison, I thought, was good. Monkey had a very good game, actually. Kobe Kelly, he was good in parts of his game. I thought that the Storm gave him limited ball, which was probably a good thing. Caleb J got less ball, and he didn't really do much tonight on the other wing. But Chaz Dingo, only 110 run meters, 23 tackles, 4 line breaks. He got a try assist. He was really kept to a minimum tonight by the Melbourne Storm. And because of that, they were really... the Cowboys were really unable to get a roll on to take advantage of their platinum, their star fullback. So the Melbourne Storm targeting Chaz Dingo. Jacob Morrison stood up, but it just wasn't enough. Second rower does not equal a fullback, unfortunately. But the Melbourne Storm with a 30-24 victory over the North Queensland Cowboys. What a game that was. What a game rugby league is. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure having you for week 1 of the finals. Make sure you tune in next week, as it will be the Sharks taking on the Warriors and the Cowboys taking on the Bulldogs. Live and free on SRL TV, brought to you by TVC Live. So make sure you tune in next week for more SRL finals action.